Many first-time buyers make mistakes while buying their first property and then they have to regret. Now, I'm going to tell you a real story that happened with one of my clients who got in touch with me after buying his first property because he wanted to buy one more property and he wanted to sell his first property that he had purchased where he did a lot of mistakes. He purchased the property with Shoba and the unit was purchased for about 2.4 million dirhams. Now, he didn't have enough money that time and the agent told him, okay, you can just have about 30% money and you can buy the property and later on I'll help you to sell it. You don't need to have 100% money with you or 70% money with you. You just need to have 30%. You pay 24% now and then one more installment. Till then, I will sell the property for you. You won't believe this guy, this client of mine couldn't find the buyer on time and he had to pay penalties and ultimately he sold that unit in distress for about 2 million, a loss of about 400,000. Now this is what you should avoid as a first-time buyer. Maybe in excitement you don't do your research and you step into something that could actually cause you a big loss. So if you're watching this video, you're at the right place. My name is Asif War. I'm the CEO at Warson Real Estate. If you need any help or any free consultation with your real estate requirements in Dubai or in UAE, you can reach out to me on my personal WhatsApp that is right here at the top flashing for you. Or if you want to write to me on my Instagram, the ID is right here. You can also write me an email at ceo@warson.ae. Now, let's get into the video. Now, what should you do? What are the things that you should do to do the process of buying a property in Dubai? You need to remember that when you're planning to buy a property, the first thing that you got to do is sort out your finances. Never believe anybody who is telling you that you just need to have 30% or 40% on you and then you go ahead and buy a property. No, that is a very bad decision. It can be a disastrous for you because maybe tomorrow you're not able to sell that property after you complete 30 or 40%. Your money is over, property is not sold, you have to pay the installments. Developer will put fines on you and will cancel your property and will forfeit all the money that you paid. Please remember this very clearly. There's nothing like that you pay 30% and you're able to sell the property quickly. That doesn't happen, especially in off-plan properties. Right? If you're talking about a ready property, the chances of reselling a property is higher. But in off-plan properties, finding buyers is not very easy for resale, right? So that is number one that you have to do. Number two that you got to take care of is do the market research. Do a proper market research, understand the market, what is your budget, in which area do you want to buy, what are you expecting from this property, are you expecting rentals, are you expecting property appreciation, how much are you ready to wait for this property to be completed, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and plan accordingly. Do a proper research and then move forward. Number three, you gotta have a professional realtor with you to help you buy the right property. I will recommend you somebody who is licensed. Number two, somebody who is a public figure, who has a public domain, right? Because those people will not try to play with you because they always know that you could put a review and damage their reputation, right? So choose a licensed realtor always and choose somebody who is in the public domain and has a strong public profile. Right? So when you choose a right realtor, he's going to show you the right property, take you through the right process, and he will never tell you that you should have a minimal down payment and then you should buy a property. No, yeah, you can buy a property with down payment, but that doesn't mean that you don't have the rest of the arrangement for rest of the payment on you. You need to have that arrangement. You never know that maybe you're not able to sell this property and you have to pay the full payment to the developer, right? So you need to have that arrangement ready. So these are a couple of things that you need to understand about buying a property, doing market research, finding the right agent, and having your finances sort out. There are other things as well, but these are most important. Now, I am going to tell you what mistakes you should avoid. Sometimes you do a mistake and you'll end up losing money, or you will end up getting into legal trouble. So a couple of things that I'm going to talk about today, and if you're planning to buy a property, there are many benefits that you will get as a first-time buyer, but you need to avoid certain mistakes which can put you in trouble. Out of these mistakes, number one is miscalculating your finances. Again, same thing. If you miscalculate your finances, don't have the proper calculation that how much is your down payment, don't understand your payment plan, whether your payment plan is connected to the construction of the building or it's not connected to the construction of the building, what are the penalties on delayed payments, are there any hidden charges on this payment plan, how much is the admin fee, how much is the service charges. Understanding this is very important. If you don't understand, you will end up paying the hidden charges and extra money, and maybe an issue with your developer also who you're buying the property from. So second one is ignoring the developer track record. That is very, very important, because you might sometimes think that, okay, I am going to save money and buy a more affordable property with a new developer who has never constructed anything, but that can go wrong. Sometimes you don't know what kind of quality that developer is going to produce, what is their process of handover, how they are working. Are they actually going to deliver, or they are not going to deliver, or they're going to delay the project maybe by 3 years or 4 years? You never know. And they will be, of course, they will be penalized by Dubai Land Department of RERA, but then that doesn't solve your problem, right? So checking the track record of the developer is very important. You should understand how many projects this developer has delivered, what kind of quality do they deliver. And you should always go with a A-lister or somebody who is very well known in the market, who has a brand value. So that is my advice. And number three is not understanding the difference between freehold or leasehold properties. In Dubai or in UAE, there are freehold properties, there are leasehold properties. You need to know what a leasehold property is, what a freehold property is. I have explained about this in my previous video as well, but I'll give you a quick review about this. Leasehold property is a property which is usually on lease for about 99 years, right? You have rights only till then. After that, maybe the property will go back to the original owner and you have no rights on that property, right? Some of the properties, even where the land was purchased on lease maybe 30 years ago, and now there are only 60 years left or 65 years left, or even lesser than that, and then you're buying the property. So more lease tenure is expired or closer to expiry, lesser the value of the property, right? So you have to understand that. Freehold property is a property which you can transfer from generations to generations. It's full ownership. So freehold property is always preferable and advisable. Number four, well, transferring payments into somebody's personal account. Sometimes some agent would tell you that send the money in my account and then I will go and pay the developer. Never ever do that. Maybe your agent is honest or he is good. Never ever do that. Why? Because if your unit tomorrow is not booked, you cannot claim anything from the developer, because you have not sent the money to the developer. Your money is not safe. Your money is only safe when you send the money to the developer in his or in developer's escrow account. Please remember this. Payments always should go in the developer's escrow account. Next point is point number 5. That is about signing SPA without the legal review. What is SPA? Sale and purchase agreement that you sign after your down payment. You should always, though you cannot make a lot of changes in SPA, but you should always get a legal review about your SPA before you sign it, because you're signing a document, you're signing a legal agreement, and you could be binding to that. So I don't think it should be a problem, or it should be a big expense to get a legal review on that. Last but not the least, which is number 6, is attempting to purchase a property without a professional help. Sometimes you think that, okay, I'm going to go to the developer directly and buy a property and I'm going to save money. You're not losing money if you get professional help, because in Dubai, the property advisors, realtors like us, offer you free consultation. We don't get paid by the buyer, we get paid by the developers, right? So you're getting professional help free of cost. Why wouldn't you take that? Why would you want to go and follow up with the developer yourself every time for receipts, for SPA, for signing SPA, for getting your OKU done, for getting your property registered, when you can have a professional doing that for you? So always take professional help, choose a right realtor for yourself, and that will help you get the right property the right way. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you need our help in any sort of consultation, reach out to me on my WhatsApp number. Do share and like this video, and do subscribe to this channel, Watson Real Estate, if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. You have a great one.